We'll continue with the other events that happened during that period of time. It's, I can say, very impressive. And once again, the whole article was posted on the net on November 7. I'll tell you exactly what happened after the storm. So after the Saturnian storm that I show you in the previous video clip. So on November 13 another thing happened. It's an event only God knows, probably related to the Nairobi conference of which is Nairobi, which is Kenya's capital. So Nairobi conference of global warming. As I said before, and as I read you before, at that conference, the Canadian Environment Minister was attending, and the Liberals were there too. They were mocking the Conservatives even there. It was a big mess up in any case. But what the news agency, or probably why there are some things that you didn't pay attention to because you were too busy with your day-to-day life, you know. While that conference was there, so in Kenya, ironically, parts of Kenya was flooded, Kenya and Somalia. So I'll read you the whole article about this, and you'll judge for yourself again. So Kenya flooded November 13, 2006. At least 21 people died because of floodings in Kenya and Somalia. 60,000 persons had been evacuated from the northern territories of Kenya because of floodings. This is happening while Nairobi, Kenya's capital, is hosting a United Nations conference on global warming. And I have another article. Flooding in Somalia, Kenya kills over 23, displays thousands. This article was posted on November 14 on the net. Mogadishu, Somalia. Floods caused by torrential rain in parts of southern Somalia have killed more than 23 people and displaced thousands over the past 5 days, aid workers and residents said Tuesday. The death toll is partly based on figures given by residents in different parts of southern Somalia contacted by Associated Press by two-way radio. The most common means of communication in this Horn of Africa nations, which has had no effective central government for 15 years. Ali Bashi, the head of the Fanul human rights organization, said the highest number of deaths has been reported in the Gedo region, which borders both Ethiopia and Kenya. He said that 9 people died in the floods there. Local representative of the International Committee of the Red Cross and local non-governmental organizations told the Associated Press that thousands of people in southern Somalia had been forced to leave their homes after rain caused the Jaba and Shabelle rivers to burst their banks in 5 regions of the country. So that's the story about the floodings in Kenya. And the latest one that I have it right here. It's about predicted volcano eruptions. It happened, I think, 2 years ago, and all the scientists they predicted that this volcano will burst in no time, and all of them, they were expecting just to happen, and it didn't happen. The lava just was sitting there at the top of the volcano and didn't burst. It was they even filmed this. The CNN News and Fox News took aerial views and pictured and filmed the entire process. And from the top, it was easy to see the lava just sitting there and not bursting anymore. For me, it was an amazing event that happened, and it's for you to decide why it didn't burst. I'll show you right now just a picture about that. So I know that you already understood what I was talking about, but a picture is better than words. Okay, so that's the picture I was talking about. As you can see, here's the mountain, and the lava was sitting just here in the mountain. That's the lava, and it didn't burst. It didn't burst at all when everybody was expecting the lava to burst. It's amazing but that's exactly what was happening. And if you want to hear a personal point of view, I think God is doing everything in His own way. Sometimes He forgives, sometimes not. I encourage you to read the Bible. No question to be asked, no explanation to be given by Him. I think that the only things He asks you is to believe in Him. And I'm sure after the lefties will hear this, you will hear a lot of counter-reaction from their side to this article, again posted on November 7. But you have to remember that the only thing that you have to do is to believe in Him.